Hi, baby loves. Happy Pride. If you need an answer right now to a question, watch this reading. The way this works is as I shuffle, you're going to hold your question in your mind, and we're going to pull some energy around like the question or the situation, and then we're going to pull some cards about the energy of if it is a no or a go. So, starting with the energies around the situation, hold the question in your mind. We've got Judgment starting the reading. Sorry, I have to cover the cards because I don't want the video to get flagged. So there's this moment where it's very, very important that you're paying attention to the decisions that you're making because it seems like you have a lot of power or a lot of say in how this situation goes. So it's a lot is very dependent on like what you do and the decisions that you make ultimately in this moment. All right, so let's get some more cards about the energy around your situation. We've got the 10 of cups. So there's a lot of space. The cards are saying there's a lot of opportunity for things to end up how you want them, for you to be happy, and for there's a completion of something that you've been working towards. You're going to be able to access that energy um, in this situation somehow or some way. But there's definitely like some good energy, but it is contingent upon the decisions that you make here. All right, so let's see what else we've got about the energy around your situation. We've got the Fool. So yeah, so like a new beginning. So coming back to that Ten of Cups, there's so much energy here for your situation to start to change. Remember how I said like a shift of a cycle or something like closing up? That's what the Ten of Cups is. That leads us to something where we're feeling very like confident and happy. And like if this is a love question for you, definitely a new beginning could be with the same person, but you could be meeting somebody new. If has to do with money, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. We know that. I'm a tarot card reader, but like, it looks good for your money. But you have to start new, and you have to believe in yourself. That's the thing about the Fool. The Fool has a lot of confidence in themselves. We've also got the Five of Swords. So it's important that with this situation, you are, like I said, paying attention to your choices. It's very important that you are also paying attention to other people's choices because the Five of Swords gives us a little bit of energy of like people just like doing their own thing that's in their own best interest and not your best interest. It might not be like nefarious. It might not be like a something that's intentional that they're doing, but you just want to make sure like if you're signing a contract that you're reading every single line and like making sure somebody else reads it. If you are like dating somebody, if this is a love question, and if you have some doubts, like just give those doubts some attention. Just wonder why about them. Ask the questions you need to. Okay, so last question, last card in terms of the energy about around your question, and then we're going to look at if it's a no or a go. The card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune means that like anything can happen here. Like there's a lot of energy where like the great things can happen, but also like the things that might be just a little bit more complex. And so coming back to this Judgment card in terms of like if your situation, like the energy around your situation, there's like I said, you have so much control here. You might not be able to see it in this moment, but you do have a lot of control because you've got judgment for your choices, which influences the wheel of or like the outcome with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So let's ask the cards. Is this a situation or a question a no or a go? So hold your question in your mind, and we're gonna find out if it is a no or a go. We've got the Three of Swords. So in this moment, I'm gonna say that there needs to be some healing or some change, like I said, an end of a cycle, like something needs to shift before like the go happens. So let's just pull a couple more cards. Not that it's like not going to happen, but just that there needs to be that change before it does happen, because there are a lot of cards that say this can happen, but with this Three of Swords you have to make a change first. We've also got the Queen of Cups. So yeah, so like I said, it is a go, but with this Three of Swords and Queen of Cups, you have to change. You have to like let something go or let something shift or just go with the flow and heal something because you also have this Ten of Cups. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of great cups. So if it's a love question, then yes, it can absolutely happen or work out. But you just have to like heal some situation. If has to do with your money or finances, you have to be a little different and you have to use your like lessons that you all the skills that you have from previous jobs or however you've made money in order to make more money. Hi Candy, welcome to the reading. uh yeah, so I do think that this situation, like right now in this moment, is it a no or a go? I'm gonna say it's a heal first, like heal, heal, and then you get the go. So take some time with it. All right. So before we close up the reading, this is going to be a short one, but I'll be live later today doing a reading for Aquarius, and maybe a general reading. But let's get some oracle cards on like how you should perceive your journey in this situation. We've got begin now, take your first step. So the cards are saying like with this like Three of Swords, you also had the Fool earlier. So it's time to like shift. And that change, this Three of Swords, like is it a no or go, might mean that like you just need to begin a journey where you're a different person. You interact with the situation differently. Maybe you're like applying for different jobs or you're working like a different shift or you even have to like move and you have more opportunities in like a different city or something. Let's get a couple more. Sorry, it's getting a little loud. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and like our streets are loud. So there's like music bumping already outside at 9 a.m. We've also got in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So you don't have to worry about it too much. I know that there was this like um, Three of Swords energy that kind of feels a little harsh and it can be a little bit harsh, but the cards are saying like you don't have to worry right now. However, all the decisions that you're making that make things feel like a wheel of fortune, like anything can happen right now. The cards are saying like it's actually smooth sailing. If it feels chaotic, it's actually working out in your favor and you're gaining skills or like lessons from this one moment right now of whatever change is happening, whatever shift is happening. Because don't forget, we've got, where did it go? This Ten of Cups. And this Ten of Cups is, yes, it's completion, something changing, but it's also like satisfaction, it's beauty, it's money, it's romance, it's having the things that make your life easy, that make life feel like it's smooth sailing. So I wouldn't take this Three of Swords as something that's like super scary or like uncomfortable. I think that you actually are aware of it. There's no tower here. So if there were a tower, I would say that you need to figure out what the changing to be. But I think you actually already know. And this isn't a surprise to you, is what I'm thinking. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the reading. If you're still here, if you like this reading, feel free to hug the subscribe button because I go live many days during the week and I post readings just about every single day, even if they're in video form. So thank you for watching, and this will be available as soon as it's done processing, which takes a little bit of time. Thanks everybody, and have a beautiful Wednesday. Happy Pride. I'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for the sub. Have a good day, Candy.